Hi everyone, welcome to another video here on my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about my experience planning a wedding during this pandemic that we're unfortunately in. In like March, we were kind of on a roll with, getting vendors, contacting people for pricing and all of that, and that just kind of stopped because I feel like the world itself stopped and we didn't know what was going to happen. We started hearing about, brides having to cancel or couples having to cancel or reschedule their weddings. So we just thought it would be better to not move forward and put even more deposits down for all of those things and to just wait it out and see what happens. So that was back in March. Fast forward, now we are in September and our wedding date is scheduled for November. We've been picking up planning again and reaching out to a few vendors that we still need. We're doing all that again, and I just kind of wanted to go through some of the things that I found that have saved us money along the way. But full disclaimer, we have now downgraded to doing just a super small wedding. We weren't going to have a big wedding to begin with. I think our original guest count was somewhere between like 80 to 90 people. Now we have got it down to our immediate family members, just because we just want to be as safe as possible, and we just feel like the best route for us is to just have an immediate family only wedding, which I think they classify as an elopement, but honestly to me it's the same thing. Now I'm gonna start telling you about some of the things that I have found that save people a lot of money when it comes to weddings, and it doesn't even have to be a super small wedding like the one that we're going to have. This can apply to any kind of wedding, any size that you want. My first big tip would be about your venue. I know there's a lot of all-inclusive venues if you really want to have a big wedding or a bigger wedding that they do most of the work for you. Honestly, they have their list of preferred vendors where they include food, photography, DJ, obviously the venue. Everything's packaged in one package. It just makes it so much easier, stress-free, and a lot of the times they'll give you a deal by booking everything together in that package. Now the cons to this are obviously that you won't get to pick your preferred vendor. You have to work with the venue's packaged vendor. It's really up to you if you want to go that route, but I do find that that's generally more cost effective than going out and finding your own vendors. The other type of venue that I found saves people a lot of money is booking it at a restaurant. Our venue is actually a restaurant, but it's a pretty big restaurant, and they have this really nice landscaping all in the back of their restaurant, so they have room for that type of event. Like, we were originally going to have an 80 to 90 person wedding, so they definitely had the capacity for that, which was great. And you don't pay to have your ceremony there, you don't pay to book the room, a separate fee. All you pay for is food and beverage plus a service fee that they tack on the end, which is like a tip if you were just like having dinner somewhere. That is a major find that I did not know before, because the original venue that we were looking into, which was just the venue itself, it was gonna come out to like $6,000 for just the venue, plus food would have been another like $3,000 or something crazy like that. So it's massive savings. Like, I can't even tell you. I definitely recommend you looking into restaurants first. Chances are, if you don't want to have a huge wedding, you can totally find a restaurant big enough to cater to your guest count and your preferences. That is just the biggest tip that I found by far, and I was shocked. I was honestly shook when I found that out. The next big expense that weddings typically incur are on florals, and I did not want to pay a lot of money on florals. I originally thought of DIYing everything and just getting flower stems from Costco or something like that, but if you don't care for fresh flowers, then I would definitely recommend just renting all of your florals, which is what we're going to do. We're going to go through something borrowed blooms bridal.com, I believe. I will link everything I'm talking about down below if I can. They have literally everything that you could want. They have bridal bouquets, bridesmaids bouquets. They have the little thing that men wear, boutonniere, corsages, decorative pieces too, like garland, centerpieces, which is so amazing because they do all the work for you. The florals will arrive already assembled in a box for you 2 days before your wedding, and they're perfect. You just need to put them out and then send them right back the day or 2 days after your wedding. The last thing I have to talk about is dresses. Wedding dresses are so expensive, and I didn't know that going in. I mean, I knew everyone says weddings are expensive, but it's different when you're actually going in and looking at all of these dresses, shopping for yourself, and seeing how much money this would take from your bank account. It's insane. I ended up buying my dress from David's Bridal because some of these boutique dresses were insane, the prices that they were charging. I'm gonna be totally transparent here. My dress only cost me $400, which is such a good deal for a wedding dress, especially the kind that I got. There's a lot of intricate lace detailing on it. So I'm super happy with that purchase, but I love places like David's Bridal because they have such a wide range of pricing. They carry so many different styles. I went ahead and tried on the dresses in store, but I actually bought mine online because they were having a sale, which is also something to look out for. The very last thing that I had to buy was a veil, and I actually ended up purchasing one from Amazon, which I will have linked below. I think it's pretty good quality for $25 that I spent. So if you're looking for something that's super inexpensive, that's gonna get the job done, it's not the best quality in the world, but it's also not the worst. I think it's pretty decent for pictures and for a small ceremony like the one I'm having. So if you're looking for all of that, then check out the link down below. I'll have that linked for you. Alright everyone, that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and found some super helpful tips. I really just wanted to be a good resource for all of you guys planning your wedding this year during this crazy time. I know personally it's not the easiest because you just don't know what's going to happen. I hope some of my tips are able to help some of you out. And that's it. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.